Planet Coaster. I play way too much of it. It's widely considered the best coaster building game to ever exist. For those of you who don't know what it is, Planet Coaster is a game developed by Frontier and released on November 17th, 2016. The points of this video are the different in-game blueprints of real coaster models. Some examples would be things like the B&M Giga, the Aero Corkscrew, and unfortunately, the Vekoma SLC. I know that so many people would disagree with this list, but it is just my dumb opinion anyway. So don't take it personally when your favorite coaster model is at number 7. Okay, rambling done, let's get into the list. Alright, number 7, the Gravity Group Wooden Coaster. This is only really placed at the bottom, since it's probably the least unique to the existing models in the game, since it's already things like a GCI Woody and an RMC Topper Track Woody. It'd probably have a few built-in inversions like a Corkscrew, Zero-G Roll, and maybe even an Inline Twist or a Heartline Roll just for good measure. These might even be able to have a switch track feature, like on that tiny wooden shuttle coaster that everyone seems to love for some reason. I don't really care, it's not really that good. Number 6, the SNS Air Launch. This coaster isn't all that unique either. The only thing going for it would be that it could have as fast of a speed and as high of an acceleration rate as the two Strata coasters, but be able to have inversions. I'd probably compare this mostly to something like Max Force at Six Flags Great America. The only thing saving this from the bottom spot was that even though there's such a high quantity of launch coasters, this definitely has the quality factor going for it. I know that so many people will put this high on the list, but again, this is just my opinion, so don't take it personally. This also isn't the only entry of an SNS coaster on this list. Number 5, the Premier Ride Skyrocket 2. Now hold on, I know you guys are gonna be like, but Tank, why is this on the list? There's already a Premier Launch Planet Coaster, ah! Now listen, there's already a Premier Rides launch, but there's no shuttle launch to it. There's also no way to launch straight out of the station or anything similar to that. Just like in real life, these could be easily cloned and have a pre-built in-game blueprint. These could also have a custom inversion, since the only inversion similar to the Skyrocket 2 loop element is the Norwegian loop, but that requires you to be completely flattened out, making you unable to currently build it in the game. Number 4, the new gen Vekoma launch coasters. I'm sort of cheating for putting 4 models on one spot, but they're just so similar to each other that it isn't really a big deal. Vekoma, you lazy pieces of crap, you're so unoriginally should have just stuck to the SSCs. Anyway, these 4 models, of course, are the Space Warp, Bermuda Blitz, Firestorm, and Energy Storm. These are similar in case to the SNS Air Launch in the sense that there's already so many launch coasters, but these are a lot more unique and have nothing by their same manufacturer in recent years. The only Vekomas in the game are the giant inverted boomerang, the corkscrew copycat thing that they love to do, the regular boomerang, and the SLC. These look nothing like the other launch coasters or any Vekoma models, and are technically different enough to stand out and earn a middle spot on this list. Number 3, the Intamin Hot Racer. Oh look, another launch coaster, wow. I promise, this is the last one. Definitely. Yeah, totally, for sure. Right? Okay, anyway, this is one of the most unique launch coaster concepts that have ever existed. Now even though this model isn't out yet, I still think it has a good shot of making its way into the game, and probably soon enough as 2022 or 2023. If Frontier even bothers to update this dang game because they haven't updated in so freaking long. Well, this coaster is practically like nothing else in the game other than the RMC T-Rex, which also happened to make it in the game when it also hasn't released yet.
That's just a theory. A game theory.
Number 2, the SNS Free Spin. Wow, a lame Six Flags clone. I wonder why this is on the list. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why this is here is because of one word. Originality. And pity, because let's face it, these got way too much hate. The only other free-spinning off-track coaster is an SNS 4D coaster like Ejinaika at Fuji-Q Highland or X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This is extremely original compared to all of the other Planet Coaster models and would add a very easy option for Frontier to create a pre-built blueprint for. And finally, we have number 1, the Intamin Zack Spin, an amazing ride that has Just kidding, screw that model, it's so bad, oh my god. The real number 1 is the Mach Rides Extreme Spinner. This is definitely the most original model compared to literally everything else in the game, and in real life as well. There's nothing like a launch coaster as crazy and as unique as this, and definitely provides so much more depth to Planet Coaster's great lineup of models. This model only has one built coaster in real life, being Time Traveler at Silver Dollar City, and another one coming to Plopsaland in Belgium. There also aren't any spinning coasters other than a Mock Rides family spinner like Sierra Sidewinder at Knott's Berry Farm, and a Mara spinner like Laugh Track at Hershey Park. This is easily my most anticipated addition to Planet Coaster yet, and hopefully it does end up getting added soon in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Comment below on your opinions on the new Planet Coaster editions and if you agree or disagree with my picks. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like on the video since it took a really damn long time to make. And if you want to be notified when I make my next videos, feel free to subscribe too, cause that'd be epic. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you have an awesome day. See you.